I'm going down to the river. Oh, don't you wanna come? I sit down at the river. We're gonna hear some fun.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Friday Morning Live Show. The live show's podcast and meta content is brought to you every week by these loyal sponsors. McGraw-Webb Chevrolet on the bypass in Camden, Alabama, serving their customers for 30 years. Join the McGraw-Webb Chevy family today. Tucker ATV, Jackson, Alabama, your local servicing Polaris Hustler Echo dealer with an international reputation. CT Ward Power Sports in Camden, Alabama, XL Godfrey Hurricane Boats powered by Mercury and Yamaha engines, your water skiing gear headquarters on Lake Millis Ferry. Safford Trading Company and Safford Equipment under the tower in Safford, Alabama, home of your residential and commercial lawn care bundle bear. Wildlife Management Solutions in Eutaw, Alabama. Let the guys at WMS select the right seed and blends for your soil type. South Alabama Kubota and Reynolds on the Strip in Monroeville, Alabama. Kubota and Skag Zero Turns, the right Kubota tractor for the right price. Thanks for supporting the Gettin Outdoor sponsors and enjoy the show. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Gettin Outdoors live show. It is February the 17th, 2023. We are live from the Lawler Timber Company, Grampian Hills Outdoor Media Center. It is 49 degrees, a few showers in the area, northwest winds 10 miles per hour, and it's going to be a windy, chilly day, and we'll go over the Gettin Outdoors Community Neighbor Bank Grandma Care and weather forecast because we got a whole lot of stuff going on this weekend, and we're going to go over it all on this morning show. And first thing I want to do is welcome my special guest for today. Mr. Jared Hudson is going to come in here and tell us all about the 33rd annual Elvis Roberts St. Jude Memorial Coon Hunt in Jackson, Alabama. Good morning, Jared.
Good morning. How's it going?
It's going good on my end. We got a lot of good new listeners in this morning, thanks to you sharing it all over the internet. I appreciate that, Jared. Tell us what's going to happen tonight, starting tonight and tomorrow.
So we need everybody to share this live because we need 30, 40, 50 people in here. It's the Best Outdoors live show on Facebook. So tune in. So tonight we have so I'm a member of the Clark and Washington Counties Coon Hunters Association, and which reminds me I got to pay my dues for the year tomorrow. And so they have been doing this for 33 years. This is the 33rd annual. We have a oh no.
All right, we lost Jared, but what he was talking about is the 33rd annual Elvis Roberts St. Jude Memorial Coon Hunt coming up starting tonight. There he comes back in. Let me get him back in. All right.
Yeah, I lost you there. So, yeah, I need a tripod. So they have been doing this 33 years, and they have a 2-night coon hunt for the hunters. Then they have that Saturday, we have vendors set up all over. We have a bench show for the dogs. We have lunch plates for sale. We'll have biggest thing is our auction, and we're not doing the trend contest this year, but the biggest thing is the auction, and we'll auction off everything from pies to dog food to you name it. And so I got some cool stuff that was given to me for the auctions, and I'll show you. One is from, let me share this right here. So this is a cool shirt. This is donated by Jessica Gates and her mom, Marie Gates. And it's Cancer Sucks in every color. So they have a store in Grove Hill called Jessamine and Company. Look them up on Facebook. Shop local. Don't go to the big city and buy stuff. Shop local. So this is cool. They donated this for the auction, so this will be in there. And they have these for sale too at their store. And then your sponsor, South Alabama Kubota and Rental, my cousin Bill Hudson. So this is Bill's card here. So Bill donated this really nice CS 400 chainsaw. Let me show you this. So this is going in the auction. This is a great big old chainsaw. This is a residential grade chainsaw. It's got a 5-year residential warranty, which is awesome for a chainsaw. This thing cut whatever you want to cut. Go by and see my cousin Bill. Tell him Jared sent you a South Alabama Kubota down there in Monroeville. He can sell you a chainsaw, a tractor, lawnmower, you name it. And they were on board to donate to the St. Jude hunt because his boss always donates to the St. Jude hunt around Monroeville. They do, I think it's in Frisco City. And he was all on board. So I got a picture of them donating the chainsaw. And of course, they sponsor James's show. So get with him. And then also, this is just some of the items. The club members, Mr. Sammy Hoven's the best one at getting donations. He's got a ton of them. But I want to give a shout out to a lady named Lorraine Alfonso with Dogtra Hunting Systems. She donated these nice hats for the auction, which is cool. And then we got these product guides for their tracking systems. And then, of course, a nice banner. And this is going to the winner. Those will be in the auction. This goes to the winner of the hunt, the Pathfinder Mini. It's like almost $500 tracking system. And my best friend Josh has one for his dogs, and it works great because you can like most tracking systems, like your Garmin, you have to have the handheld unit. But this, it comes with a unit plus you download an app on your phone. You can track your dogs up to 5 miles, I believe it is, or long or further. So this is neat. So this is going to the overall winner of the 2-night hunt. And then we have hopefully this year be more vendors. We're looking for more vendors next year. If you sell tractors or anything you want to set up, sell lawnmowers, come set up. And then we have trying to think. Mr. Ashley at Success Hunting Supplies sets up every year, and he's such a great guy. He donates a brand new dog box every year to the winner, and I believe it's made by Cornerstone Dog Boxes, which is made in USA. And then also I have a gift certificate donated by Old South Dog Boxes, and which is made by Wall to Wall Manufacturing. They're out of Louisiana, and it's a $50 gift certificate. So if you come out to that auction, bid high on this gift certificate, because like Old South Dog Boxes, like they're all aluminum dog boxes. They do custom dog boxes. They make trailers for your, like you can actually buy a custom built trailer with dog boxes built on the trailer, which is cool. And then they make steel, like aluminum coon traps, which is cool. So everybody bid on that, and be sure and tell the people at Old South, thank you for donating for our auction. And there's gonna be a lot of great stuff in that auction.
All right, and the auction's going to start at 12 o'clock. They're going to start serving lunch plates at 11 o'clock. And we urge everybody in the Jackson area to go get you a lunch plate and stay for the auction. As you see, Jared has shown us some great auction stuff, and it will be a live auction. And all of this money, Jared, 100% of this money is going to the St. Jude's Children's Hospital that will be presented at their big coon hunt in Parsons, Tennessee. And so a group of you guys will take the check up there and present it to the St. Jude's Hospital. Is that correct?
Yes. And so basically I don't know exactly who runs that event. I used to know, but I forgot. But anyways, theirs is called the world's largest St. Jude coon hunt. And there's thousands of coon hunters from all across the United States that come down to this hunt. And it's like their version of the Buckmasters Expo. It's 3 days of nothing but coon hunting events. They have their auction is 10 times bigger than ours. And so what we do is when they get ready for their auction, and I've been to this event for many years, you go up there and you sit down and eat. And while they're before they start the auction, they recognize all the clubs that donate. And out of all the clubs, our club is the biggest one to donate. And 1 year they recognized us for donating $20,000 one year. And that's a lot of people donating, a lot of businesses around Grove Hill, Jackson, Thomasville. We was talking about Tucker ATV earlier, Shannon Tucker down there. He's got the best Polaris lineup. Past few years, he's always donated like an oil change kit for a Polaris Ranger. That's not cheap. And so like we take a big check to the Parsons, Tennessee event, and it was pretty cool. Like the 1 year I remember going, they took a picture of all the club members that went and they put it on the UKC's website, which is neat.
Yeah, and it's still time. If any of the businesses want to donate to the auction, you can still get it to one of the members, and they will put it in the auction tomorrow. And Jared, thank you so much for spreading the word, and thank you for being on the show this morning. I know you're going to have a great time. I'm sorry you're going to miss the jugging contest tomorrow.
I know, man. Look, me and my cousin Todd, man, we entered that last one at Team Coon Hunters Outdoor Ministries. You can look me up on Facebook. I got a YouTube page. And if you go on YouTube, you can watch my jugging video. I've got from the last tournament. I interviewed Big Daddy and Joe Allen, and that was so much fun.
One in June, so maybe you can make the June event.
That's right. And I want to encourage, like, if anybody has any questions about tomorrow's event, leave it in the comment section. We'll try to answer. Yeah. But like I plan on making the next one. Like, me and my cousin had so much fun. So did I tell you about the alligator story? I think I did.
You did. Yeah, you did.
Yeah. That was something else. Like we were just sitting there and we watched this jug. So I'll just go ahead and tell this story before I get off. So me and my cousin Todd was watching this jug all day. And then we realized, they said, well, I don't think it's anybody fishing in this tournament's jug, because we ain't seen nobody drop no jugs in here. So we tried and tried most of the day to catch this jug. It kept going under and never could get it. And then finally, towards the end of the day, we finally got close to it. And I kept telling Todd, I said, man, that ain't no catfish. Oh man, that's a catfish on that jug, man. I'm telling you. And you can watch it on my video, me describe the story. And I said, man, that ain't no catfish on that jug. I'm telling you, man, that thing been going. No, he just kept telling me it was a catfish. Well, he'll back up my story. I went to go grab it. And when I did, I felt my arm about pull out of socket. I was like, oh man. And I snatched back, I looked, and we looked down the river. It's about a 4-foot alligator on the end of that jug. I said, man, you about got me killed.
Got your arm ate up.
Well, look, I won't never forget. I came to the. It was right after you did the live weigh-in. I came to you and told you that story. Yeah. And
Well, I appreciate you being on this morning, man. I wish we had more time, but I got a whole lot of stuff to go over, because we got all kind of stuff going on this weekend, including the Elvis Roberts St. Jude Memorial Coon Hunt. Jared, you did a great job. Thank you.
Thank you.
And good luck, and let me know how much money y'all raise.
Oh, I sure will. And everybody stop by my booth too. Thank you.
All right. See you later.
Later.
Jared Hudson, boy, he totes the flag for that coon hunting. Now, I guarantee you, he's one of the best. Y'all go check him out on his website, his Facebook page and his YouTube channel with the Coon Hunters Outdoor Ministry. We got a whole lot of events going on. I'm going to go over every one of them, including the Catfish Juggin Open that will be tomorrow. And if you have not signed up, you need to get signed up today before 5 o'clock at CT Ward Power Sports in Camden, or I think Joe Allen's done closed his, but Dunn Sports in Thomasville. But you can call CT Ward Power Sport and register online with your credit card, 334-682-9273, and it's $25 per adult. The children are free. You can blast off anywhere you want to. The weigh-in will be at the Roland Cooper State Park T-Pier at 2 o'clock tomorrow evening. You can only use 25 jugs per boat, 1 hook per jug, 3 fish weigh in. Only one can be over 34 inches. A special $50 youth add-on if you got a youth in your boat and you win this tournament. he will get $50 added on. And so sign up. If you want to call Dunn Sports, 334-636-0850. CT Ward Power Sports, 334-682-9273. I signed up a team this morning. Team Pate's coming in here, River and Wyatt and Kendall Pate are coming in from Meredith Landing, and we're really, really looking forward to seeing all of y'all tomorrow. If you ain't fishing in it, be sure we will live stream it at the Roland Cooper State Park tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. Also tomorrow in Selma, Alabama, headquartered at the Central Alabama Farmers Co-op, the Alabama Wildlife Federation David K. Nelson Memorial Squirrel Hunt. That will be going on tomorrow in Selma, Alabama, and also in Demopolis, Alabama. And I texted John Brunson. I was going to get him on the phone this morning. The Alabama Hawking Association is having their annual field meet and hunt out of Demopolis, Alabama, and they will be headquartered there at the Demopolis Civic Center. So if any of you guys over there in the Demopolis area want to go on one of those hawk hunting squirrel hunts, get up with John Brunson or Cherie or Michael Moore, some of those guys over there. They'll all be around the Civic Center in Demopolis, and they welcome you to come to the event and go hunting with them, but you need to get up with one of them. Also this weekend, the A&M Palm Spring Coyote Classic is going on. It'll start today at 5 p.m. First turn in will be tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. in the morning, and the final turn in will be on the 19th, which will be Sunday at 7:30 a.m., $125 per team. And it's going to be a great coon hunt. They're going to give a prize for the coyote hunt. They're going to give a prize for the most coyotes, the biggest coyote, and the smallest coyote. And all the proceeds of this event is going to the Pilots of Christ, a great organization there in Monroe County. Also, this Thursday on the bypass, at the intersection of the bypass and Bridgeport Road, the grand opening of Class Storage LLC, and they'll be on. They're going to be feeding you. I guarantee you the food's going to come from Hunter Hines and the Rack and Reel Sports Grill, and that will be at 11:30 to 1:30. They're going to have the main ribbon cutting at 1 o'clock on the Camden bypass. Class Storage LLC grand opening. And then next Saturday, the Bridgeport Summer Team Trail will be coming to Bridgeport City Landing, and that's going to be a good one. And as most of you know, the Community Neighbor Bank has donated to this event. They will be sponsoring $1,000 bonus to be paid in each division for the Angler of the Year in this year's Bridgeport Team Trails. They have a spring division and a summer division, and they will be here next Saturday at Bridgeport City Landing. Let's see what else we got. Po Man's team tournament in Demopolis, Alabama will be next weekend also out of the Demopolis City Landing. Register at the boat ramp next week if you want to fish in that one. And then I want you to pay special attention to these two announcements right here, because on February the 24th, that's on a Friday night at 6 o'clock in Thomasville, Alabama, at the Thomasville Baptist Church, they're having their Beast Feast, and Hank Parker is going to be their special speaker on Friday night. And then on Sunday night at the Hayneville Baptist Church Wild Game Supper, Hank Parker will be there at 5 o'clock talking to the Hayneville Baptist Church. And let me see, let me put this up here where you can get all the information. The annual Beast Feast, Friday, February the 24th at 6 o'clock, $5 admission. Guest speaker Hank Parker at the Thomasville Baptist Church, and the Wild Game Supper on Sunday night, and the guest speaker Hank Parker at the Hayneville Baptist Church. And I just want to know who Hank Parker is going to be fishing with that weekend, because you know he is going to be doing some kind of fishing while he's here talking at these great events. All right, and then we're going down the road. The Extreme Bass Challenge West Alabama Team Trail will be at Bridgeport City Landing on March the 4th. And those are the other dates also. And then on March the 4th, also the Roland Cooper, and this is not really the Roland Cooper State Park Wilcox Extension Arbor Day tree planting. Let me tell you what this is. The Alabama Conservation Department is turning the old golf course property that they were leasing from the Corps of Engineers back to the Corps of Engineers. And I understand the Corps of Engineers is going to make a wounded veteran hunting area out of it. But in order for them to turn it back to the Corps, the Conservation Department has to turn it back the same condition as they got it. So they're going to have to plant 500 oak trees on the old golf course site, and that will be on March the 4th, and it's a collaboration between the Conservation Department, the Roland Cooper State, not Roland Cooper, the State Park Division, and the Wilcox Extension Arbor Service are going to ask for volunteers. So if y'all want to help plant some oak trees, be at the Roland Cooper State Park on March the 4th at 8 o'clock. And if you want to know more about it, call Tasha Summon at 334-242-3902. But that'll give you some good exercise, and you might want to just get into that and plant some of those trees. Also, and we're going to do a podcast next week. I'm going to do a podcast with CJ about the 5th annual Macy Knight Memorial Squirrel Rodeo Roundup in Childersburg, Alabama. This is probably the biggest squirrel hunt roundup in Alabama, and he's amazing what they do with this money. His mama was a school teacher before she passed away, and this money is for education, and we'll talk a whole lot more about it when I do a podcast with CJ this week. And by the way, CJ is also an ABT South angler, and he fishes the ABT 100. So he'll be here in June with the Alabama Bass Trail 100, and we'll sure talk about that on next Getting Outdoors podcast. And then in Monroe County, Boss Gobbler's National Wild Turkey Banquet will be coming up on March the 10th. And I can't forget the Marengo County Shriners Club Turkey Shoot will be March the 11th at the Circle C, Hugo, Alabama. That's between Thomaston and Linden, and that's going to be a big event. And if you hadn't got your raffle tickets for the big crawfish pot and a tent and a cooler and a chair, all those guys have got those tickets on sale. I have gotten mine. So be sure to get your ticket. They'll be giving that away at the Turkey Shoot on March 11th. And then they made the announcement this week, the Camden Baptist Church Turkey Season Kickoff will be March the 17th at 6 o'clock. And my old buddy Troy Ruiz will be the guest speaker. And let me tell you something, if you've never heard Troy Ruiz's testimony, and he's done it several times on my podcast, I'm telling you, he is one of the best outdoor speakers that there is. He'll be at the Camden Baptist Church on March the 17th at 6 o'clock. And we really, really looking forward to that. I told y'all I had a bunch of events going. There's a lot of outdoor events going on in the in the area, and I really do appreciate all the support that y'all give all these events, because it really, really makes things happen around here. And now that's just what happens in the outdoors. There's a lot of other stuff going on today at 12 o'clock now. Don't forget to tune in to the Wilcox Area Chamber Big Buck Contest Facebook page. And, of course, I'll share it on my Facebook page. They will be announcing the winners of the 22-23 Wilcox Area Chamber Big Buck Contest. Michael and Josh Morgan will be doing it from Venison LLC live. And tune in, because they've been keeping it pretty good secret. They have been keeping it a secret from me. So they'll make that announcement today at 12 o'clock, and it'll be live on the Wilcox Area Chamber Big Buck Contest Facebook page. And, of course, I'll share it on my Facebook page. Woo, man, we got a lot going on, but I'm gonna take a little break. We'll come right back, and I got a whole lot more to go over. So y'all, as it says right now, don't go nowhere. Y'all don't go nowhere. We'll be right back right after a word from these loyal sponsors. Coast to Coast True Value in downtown Camden, a shopping experience you will never forget. Bubba and Joe Allen Dunn at Dunn Sports in Thomasville, Alabama, across from McDonald's. Outfitters for the serious sportsman. Community Neighbor Bank with locations in Greenville, Camden, Pine Hill, and Grove Hill, serving rural Alabama since 1906, bringing you the Gettin Outdoors weather since 2007. Plaza Golf Cart Sales in Demopolis and Tuscaloosa, your easy go superstore. Town Country United Bank, Camden, Alabama, proud sponsors of the Town Country United Bank Hunting and Fishing Report every week on the Gettin Outdoors podcast. Lawler Timber Company, Camden, Alabama, family-owned independent business offering professional forestry services and home of the Grampian Hills Outdoor Media Center. Class Storage on the Bypass in Camden, Alabama. Safe, secure storage for that motorhome, boat, or camper. ClassStorageLLC.com. Thanks for supporting the Gettin Outdoors sponsors. Now let's get back to the live show. I see you in here, Tina. Team runners will be there tomorrow. We're going to have a good time tomorrow. Y'all go ahead and get signed up today, though, because we need you to get signed up at CT Ward Power Sport. Hey, y'all hear me talking all the time about cleaning bluebird boxes out? Hey, I cleaned my bluebird boxes out. I cleaned out 16 the other day, and I was going to capture it for y'all to kind of show y'all how I do it. Watch this. All right, this is why you clean your bird houses out. If you look in this one, look at that. Wasp nest and ladybugs. So we're going to take that out. Boy, that thing is in there. And I saw a wasp. Whoa! Had to move a little fast. There was some wasps in there. Y'all didn't know Big Dad could move that fast, did you? But now's the time to clean out your bluebird boxes, to get your martin boxes up, and clean your hummingbird boxes out. Because although it is cold right now, it is definitely going to. It's going to be spring before you know it. Also, I got a chance to. I got to go to a meeting with the Nature Conservancy and the Coosa Alabama River Improvement Association, and Senator Greg Albritton the other day about the restoration project they're doing on the Alabama River. And I got a chance to see the Stokes World Record alligator. And y'all, I have seen it 100 times, but it never gets old. If you have not seen it, and I know everybody's seen pictures, but let me tell you, you have to see it in person to realize just how big that darn alligator is. And it is on display at the Corps Resource Office in Millis Ferry. They're open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 4 o'clock. And they also got a whole stuffed American bald eagle down there. Every species of fish that's in the Alabama River on display. It is just a awesome little, I guess it's a museum actually in there. If you've never been there, take time to go out there and visit. It is really, really a nice place at our Corps Resource Office in Millis Ferry. And you got to go see it to believe it. JC Peoples is on here. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, you was at the scales. I think you was on the radio show with me when they brought it in, JC. I just wish you guys would get that fancy gator back on where somebody can see it. It don't need to be sitting in no house up there. And that thing is too much money, too much work involved in that fancy gator not to have it on display somewhere, JC. See if you can't expedite that project. Guy Wynn says nothing compares to Squint and the honeybees. You're exactly right about that. I remember that. I'll never forget that guy. And I'll tell that story talking about Squint Gaston. I used to work for him running a bulldozer, and we got a brand new bulldozer, and I was running it. Squint brought his girlfriend out there and was going to show her the new bulldozer, and he made me get off the bulldozer. And then he got on the bulldozer and he was showing off for his girlfriend. He pushed up in a old windrow, and it was honeybees, total Squint up. Now that was funny, guy. Hey, JC, I'm sure it is in bad shape, but I know somebody in Otagoville, Alabama, that can put it back in good shape. I guarantee you. At the taxidermy shop, Ken Owens, I guarantee you he can put it back in good shape. Y'all need to have that thing on display, or y'all need to give it to somebody to put it on display, because it was a state record from 2011 to 2014. And it is just too valuable history of the Alabama River not to be displayed. And it belongs to y'all. I did all the work to get it paid for, but it belongs to y'all. And y'all, the team, the fancy team, Keith, every one of y'all have fumbled the ball on that thing, or we need to get that thing on display. Hey, if you watched the Super Bowl Sunday night, did y'all see my friend Keith Bridges and Safford Equipment and Safford Trading Company not only had one, had two commercials on the Super Bowl? And I tell you what, I'm mighty, mighty proud of Keith and all the bunch at Safford Trading Company. They got a hell of a business over there, and y'all need to go check them out. Also, Coast to Coast True Value in downtown Camden has changed hands. Lee and Katie Turner. Lee was in here with me a couple of weeks ago. Now, the history of Lee, a lot of y'all don't know this. His grandmama was Bonnie, who founded Bonnie Plant Farm. So he grew up in the plant business. He's got two greenhouses behind Coast to Coast. And yesterday, he put out his vegetables that he's growing at Turner's Plant Farm behind Coast to Coast True Value in downtown Camden. So it's getting to be garden time, but he has got vegetable plants at Coast to Coast right now. So really, really, y'all need to go check them out if you're in Camden. Coast to Coast True Value in downtown Camden is a shopping experience you will never forget. National Wild Turkey Federation convention's going on in Nashville, Tennessee. I got a picture yesterday from my dear friend and former Gettin Outdoor radio co-host Ashley Mason. She's up there styling it and profiling it for the Southern Sportsman's Hunting Lodge and a line of cooking spices. I got to get up with her and learn more about that, but it is going on this weekend. And if you have not read the article that David Rayner wrote this week, I got it on my Facebook page about our Alabama public lakes. It's one of the best articles I have ever read, and it just tells what kind of problems we're having hiring dedicated people to do stuff like managing one of our Alabama public fishing lakes. I can't say enough about the manager at Bibb County Lake and Monroe County Lake, and we got a manager now at Dallas County Lake. They should be open pretty soon. Todd Prater is keeping up with it, and as soon as we know about it, we will give y'all the information on that. Once again, I want to go over the jugging tournament that's coming to Josie Callahan up there in Canada. Good morning, my friend. I had to say, I bet it's cold up there. But good to hear from you, Josie. Good to see you tuned in and getting a dose of your old hometown, South Alabama. But tomorrow, the jugging contest, you need to get signed up today at CT Ward Power Sports. Go by there before 5 o'clock and get signed up. I think we got 8 or 10 signed up now, but everybody waits to the last minute. And but it's going to be a great event. We got a lot of smack talking going on. Joe Allen and Team Bigfoot's talking some smack. Team Sims even talking a little smack Wednesday night, and also Team D Hooker. I think they bringing back the old original team. And I told you that Team Pate signed up this morning. Team Getting Outdoors, me and my crippled self, and Dennis Willett and his crippled self. And we got a young man, Trey Wade's going to go out there with us. And we're going to try to compete with all those big boys. I got all my jugs ready. But we will be broadcasting it live tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock from Roland Cooper State Park, T-Pier. And tell you what, Taylor is going to have a couple of 3 boats down there on display. So if you want to come to the weigh-in, he is going to have some boats down there. And Miss June and Mr. Cliff they're going to be there with the Roland Cooper State Park bunch handling the weigh-in. We got a new weighmaster. It's just going to be a great time. So 2 o'clock tomorrow. If you can't come to the Roland Cooper State Park T-Pier, be sure to tune in to the live feed that we will be doing on the Getting Outdoors Facebook page. Man, I got so many people on here, I can't mention them all. Jim Andrews, my old cousin, he's tuned in. Alan Hudson, good morning to you. Robert Duke, how you doing, my old friend? Also said Josie up in Canada. JC Peoples, Brad Dunn, B-Dog, Thunder, Guy Wynn, the Reeling Rednecks tuned in down there from Monroe County. That is Bucky Batch tuned in, the old coon hunter, and Bud Williamson. Hi, Bud, you going to be at the weigh-in tomorrow? I hope you are. My dear friend Rocky's tuned in. Taylor and Jessica Ward, Don Philpott, Jill up in, how you doing, Jill, up in Boston, Massachusetts? Gerald Ball, good morning. Good morning, Gerald. Tina Foster, Team Road Runners. Shane Jones Fishing's tuned in. I just appreciate everybody tuning in. I know I didn't get to everybody, but thanks. It's just I can't keep up with everything, and there's so many of y'all on here, and I really do thank you. I really want to thank Jared Hudson for coming in today, and if y'all are in the Jackson area, go get you a plate tomorrow at 11 o'clock and stay for the auction. As you saw, Jared, we got some great stuff they're going to be auctioning off tomorrow at the Coon Hunt in Jackson, Alabama. And thank you, Jared, for coming on. You did a great job. Remember, if you're jugging them all, if you're squirrel hunting them all, or if you're coon hunting them all, whatever you're doing, be sure to practice safety. Everybody have a great weekend. Remember, jugging, weigh in live tomorrow evening at 2 o'clock. Remember now more than ever, God bless America. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Next week, now we're going to have a special guest. We'll be talking about the Dolly Parton reading program, and she's going to have some outdoor books that's in that program. Miss Lampkin will be here with me next Friday morning, so y'all be sure to tune in. Let me look at the comments one more time. Event starts at 10 o'clock. And so, Grandma Karen, I hadn't done the weather. Let me do this right quick before I go. This is the Community Neighbor Bank. Hallelujah. I'm glad you mentioned that, Grandma Karen. Community Neighbor Bank, Grandma Karen weekend weather forecast. And this is for all you juggers and squirrel hunters and coon hunters. Today, a 30% chance of showers before 9 o'clock. Partly sunny with a high near 50 degrees. Northwest winds around 15 miles an hour. And it's gusting out there right now around 25 miles per hour. Tonight, clear. It's going to be cold. 28 degrees tonight with chill factors 20 to 25. North winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour tonight. And then Saturday, you will get up. It's going to be 28 degrees, sunny with a high 54. The wind chill values between 20 and 30. That's early in the morning, but the winds are going to die down to 5 to 10 miles an hour tomorrow. So you might want to wait a little later to get out there and throw them jugs out. Saturday night, a partly cloudy with a low around 35, southeast winds 5 miles an hour, becoming calm after midnight. Then Sunday, sunny with a high near 66, calm winds becoming southwest around 5 miles per hour in the morning, and then Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low around 47, south winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. And that is the Community Neighbor Bank Grandma Karen weekend weather forecast. And in California, it's cool, 34 right now, feels like 28, winds 7 miles per hour, 100% humidity. Today, mostly sunny with a high near 60 and low of 32. Dress warm, enjoy your day, and happy President's Day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Grandma Karen. Always, I about forgot it. I'm so glad you reminded me of it. But anyway, thanks everybody once again for tuning in. Great show this morning. Thanks again, Jared, for being here and bringing us that information. Y'all have a great weekend. And whatever you do, practice safety, safety, safety. And remember what old Big Dad says, get outdoors.
Pap taught me every critter's track and how to set a hair trigger on a trap. He taught me to shoot, scale, and skin and make a snare with a leather strap. He taught me to be a part of the woods and all his woodsy tricks. Said you gotta walk soft on 2 light feet and try not to break no